Hello to all students. Today we are starting again biology chapter genetics, and today's topic is Mendel third law. It means law of independent assortment. So law of independent assortment. Students, remember, it is third law of inheritance. First law of inheritance is law of dominance. Second law of inheritance is law of segregation or law of purity of gamete. And third law of inheritance is law of independent assortment. Second, Mendel's this law is based on di-hybrid cross, but law of dominance and law of segregation are based on monohybrid cross, but law of independent assortment is based on di-hybrid cross. It means to take two characters and study these characters. First, I draw a flowchart or figure of law of independent assortment. So, example first. Example is color of seed and shape of seed. Once again, example color of seed and shape of seed. It means first trait, second trait. In this laws, two trait we take. First seed color, second seed shape. First is parent first, parent second. Parent first is yellow round because seed color yellow and green of garden pea plant. Yellow is dominant and green is recessive. Second, seed shape is round and wrinkled. Round is dominant and wrinkled is recessive. So, wrinkled is recessive. Second, to draw in capital Y, capital R in green and wrinkled is small y, small r. Next process is meiosis and forms gamete. These are gamete. When cross the gamete, they are gametes. Cross and forms first generation. It means F1 generation. And this plant is yellow, round plant. Next, formation of second generation. So, first of all, formation of gamete in F1 generation. It means after F1 generation, 4 type gametes are formed. Next, selfing or cell pollination. Students, remember formula of formation of gametes is 2n. N it means number of heterozygous in F1 generation. First heterozygous, second heterozygous, it means 2 2. It means in F1 generation formation of total 4 gametes. They are 4 gametes. After F1 generation, these gametes to participate self pollination, it means selfing. So first is first gamete, second gamete, third gamete, fourth gamete. First gamete, second gamete, third gamete, fourth gamete. Next, when male and female, it means they are male and they are female. When they cross and forms this plant, and when they cross forms this plant, when they cross forms this plant, when they cross forms this plant. Again, when they cross and forms this plant, when they cross forms this plant, when they cross forms this plant, when they cross forms this plant. Again third, when they forms, they cross forms this plants, they cross forms this plant. Again they cross forms this plant. Again they cross and forms this plant. And last, they cross to forms this plant, they cross forms this plant. When they cross forms this plant. And last, when they cross and forms this plant. This is yellow round, this is yellow, this is round, it means yellow, it means round, it means yellow, it means round, it means yellow, it only, it means round, it means yellow, it means wrinkled, it means yellow, it means round, it means yellow, it means again wrinkled, it means yellow, it means round, it means yellow, it means round, it means green, it means round, it means green, it means round, it means yellow, it means round, it means yellow, it means wrinkled, it means green, it means round, it means green, it means wrinkled, and this generation, complete this generation is F2 generation. Students, remember, in F2 generation of law of independent assortment, total 16 plant forms. Once again, in F2 generation of law of independent assortment, total 16 plant, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Next, genotype and phenotype. First, phenotype, yellow round plant, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 only. Yellow round plant only 9 in F2 generation of law of independent assortment. Second, green round, first, second and third. It means only 3 plant are forms in F2 generation of law of independent assortment is green round plant. And next, yellow wrinkled, first, second, third, only 3 plant forms in F2 generation of law of independent assortment, and only single plant, this plant is only green and wrinkled. So phenotype is 9:3:3:1. Once again, first of all, yellow round plant, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. It means 9 plant are forms in F2 generation of law of independent assortment. Second, green round plant, 1, 2, 3. It means 3 plants are forms in F2 generation of law of independent assortment. And third, yellow wrinkled, 1, 2, 3. Only 3 plants is yellow wrinkles are forms in F2 generation of law of independent assortment. And last, only single plant, green wrinkled, is 1. It means phenotype, first ratio is phenotype. It means external appearance. First plant is yellow round in law of independent assortment. Total 9 plants is yellow round. Second, green round. Total 3 plants in F2 generation of law of independent assortment. Next, yellow wrinkled. Total 3 plants are forms in F2 generation of law of independent assortment. Next, green wrinkled. Only last plant of 16. Only single plants. It means phenotype of F2 generation of law of independent assortment is 9:3:3:1. Once again, phenotype, it means external appearance. Next, genotype. Genotype, it means genetic constitution. It means anatomical genetic forms is 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. This is genotype of F2 generation, and this is genotype of law of independent assortment. Once again, phenotype of dihybrid cross or phenotype of law of independent assortment is 9:3:1, and genotype of dihybrid cross and genotype of lobe independent assortment is 1:2:4:1:1:2:1:1. This is first is only single plants, dominant. In this table, only single plants is dominant, twice or both characters are dominant. Second last one. So last is law of independent assortment. First, it is a third law of independent assortment. Second, it is based on dihybrid cross. Next, in this law, when we take two characters and forms gametes, when the gametes cross each other and forms F1 generation, after F1 generation, all characters, all traits are independent. So this law is called independent assortment. Once again, when we take two characters and cross each other and forms F1 generation, after F1 generation, formation of F2 generation. In F2 generation, all characters, it means yellow round, green wrinkled, are independent. So this law is called independent assortment. First, this law is based on results of Mendel dihybrid cross. First. Second, according to this law, if two or more than two contrasting character are considered, then there is not any effect of inheritance of one character on the inheritance of another character of each character are not only separate but alleles different characters behave independently. It means independent. So it is called law of independent assortment. Once again, when we take two or more characters and cross each other after F1 generation, formation of F2 generation. In F2 generation, one character, it means one character inheritance is not any effect of another characters. Once again, when we take two or more characters and each together cross and forms F1 generation, after F1 generation, formation of F2 generation. In this generation, each characters is not any effect of inheritance of another characters. It means each characters inheritance are independent, so it is called independent assortment. Once again, this law is depend on dihybrid cross. Again, ratio of dihybrid cross. Second, ratio of dihybrid cross and ratio of law of independent assortment in F2 generation. Students, remember, in previous class we studied law of dominance and law of segregation. Law of dominance and law of segregation is based on monohybrid cross. So, ratio of monohybrid cross. Once again, students, remember, in previous online classes we studied Mendel's first law and second law. It means law of dominance and law of segregation. Law of dominance and law of segregation is based on monohybrid cross. So I write the ratio of monohybrid cross. It means this ratio is related to law of segregation or monohybrid cross, because law of segregation depend on monohybrid cross. First, genotype of monohybrid cross is 1 to 1. It means genetic constitution. Next, phenotype of monohybrid cross is 3:1. This is tall, this is dwarf, this is capital T, this is capital T, small t, this is small t, small t. It means this ratio is related to monohybrid cross or law of segregation. All of you study in previous class. It means in second law of Mendel's, and next day we start some specific another cross like test cross, back cross. Students, remember, test cross and back cross, they are type of out cross. So Today's class is over. Thanks. Have a nice day.